It began with a group message. "We think it's best if you step away for now." Those were my parents' words, typed out in the cold blue bubble of our family chat. No explanation. No call. Just that, a sentence disguised as concern, but carrying the weight of exile. And then, to seal it, my aunt's thumbs-up reaction. A digital stamp of approval on my quiet execution. I stare at the screen for a long minute before replying. Understood. I'll respect that and step away from the family fun, too. Silence followed, until 2:15 a.m. By morning, there were 89 missed calls. My father's voicemail cracked with panic. "What happened?" "The bank froze everything." I didn't answer. I only texted back, "I'm honoring your decision." That was before they realized what else I was managing. See, I'd always been a responsible one. The one who handled the uncomfortable calls, filed the taxes, kept the accounts straight. They had the house. I had the spreadsheets. When my aunt fell ill, I arranged the treatments. When my father wanted to expand the family portfolio, I did the groundwork, opened the accounts, built the automation systems. They used to call me their anchor. They had no idea how literal that word would become. Growing up, I learned something early. Family isn't about blood. It's about leverage. They taught me that unintentionally. I just learned faster than they expected. The change started small. Calls that once began with "How are you?" shifted to "Can you transfer?" or "We need to move funds." My brother joked that I liked being in control. My mother laughed too hard. My father began scheduling meetings without me. Then one day, I opened the shared folder I built and found a new version of the family fun file. My name was gone from the access list. No explanation. No warning. Just erasure. Until that message. "We think it's best you step away for now." They believed they were cutting me out. What they forgot was I built the system they depended on. I didn't rage. I didn't cry. I simply opened my laptop. Everything was still under my architecture. The fund routing, the accounts, the tax structures. I'd built it all legally, cleanly, transparently. I used to take pride in that. But the thing about clean systems is the builder knows exactly where the power lines run. That night, I didn't sabotage anything. I didn't steal a cent. I just honored their request. I revoked my admin rights, closed my access keys, shut down my automation scripts. And with that, the machine I built, the one that kept their world running, went dark. Their card stopped working. Transfers froze. Bills bounced. Every hidden lock clicked shut in perfect sequence. By dawn, the family chat was chaos. "Dad, the bank froze a fund." "Mom, we can't access anything." "Aunt, call her now." I let them sweat. Let them remember every time they'd made me feel disposable. When my father finally reached me, his voice was trembling. "What happened?" "The system's gone haywire." I paused, then said softly, "You asked me to step away." I did. The system doesn't run without me. I didn't break it. I just stopped running it. Silence. Then a long, shaky breath. The sound of someone realizing the cost of their own decision. The weeks that followed were poetic. I watched from a distance as their meetings turned frantic. They brought in consultants, auditors, lawyers. None could fix what I'd built. Then came my father's email. No apology, just, "We need your help sorting this out, for everyone's sake." I replied simply, "I'm honoring your decision." Then added one last line, the one that finally made him stop trying. "You taught me family boundaries matter. I'm just respecting mine." What they never knew was that the family fund wasn't the only thing I managed. The rental properties, the shared trusts, the digital assets, everything they'd signed over for convenience, I consolidated under a separate holding company. My holding company. Legally sound, ethically debatable. But every document they'd signed had my name embedded in the fine print. Small, permanent, and binding. It wasn't theft. It was protection. From them. When they tried to fight back, the lawyers told them what I already knew. Removing me would collapse everything. The tax fallout alone would cost millions. So they didn't. They couldn't. Sometimes, revenge isn't about destruction. It's about reflection. showing people the framework of their own arrogance. They wanted me gone, so I gave them exactly that: absence. And absence has a cost when your world depends on someone's quiet competence. Now, they send polite holiday texts. I don't respond. My mother leaves half-finished voicemails. My father still starts